there were so many thoughts running in my head. Like, first off, like, I can't believe this mother couldn't fathom that her kids got expelled from a school, a Christian school, and you're having an OnlyFans account. So I applaud the school for expelling the kids. They warned her. It's not like they just said to her, "Hey, lady, you're expelled." No, they told her, like, listen, like, this is not go with their values. And in a time in America where values are literally getting thrown out the window, God is getting thrown out the window. This school stood up for their beliefs. They stood up for the other community members. Like, if I'm bringing my kids to school, to a Christian school, I want to make sure that they're going to have Christian values. I want to make sure that everything in that Christian school goes against the core of my beliefs. To allow a person who's blatantly talking about pornography, that's what she was doing. I don't care how you're promoting it. Yeah, promoting it. Listen, do everything on your, like, if you want to put it in your, like, again, don't put it on your car or whatever, drop the kids off at the end of the school. Don't bring it into our community and you're fine. But they stopped and said, no, you continue to do that, you're going to get expelled. I love the fact they gave her a warning. They told her that, and then she didn't abide by it. She did her own thing, and then the kids got expelled. Yeah. So there are consequences to your action. I know, as a kid who went to a private school, Catholic school, I can see something like this happening to something like that. Like, there was no gray area. So for you, it's black and white. It was black and white. Okay. This is wrong. Like, I don't care how you supplement your income. Like, listen, at the end of the day, you are the one that signed up your kids to go to a Christian school that has Christian values, Christian morals, and then you do this. No, your kids should have got expelled. 100%. So I agree with you 100%, right? But let's look at it on the other side. Let's look at the situation as it is. So this is a lady who has this sticker decal on her vehicle, which shows her OnlyFans link. DC, at grounds level, it's just a sticker, right? Whatever you do with that sticker, it is what it is. Well, why stop there? Why not put the Baphomet or an upside down cross on the back of your car? It's just a sticker. But it's situation by situation, right? If we look at the sticker as a sticker, and these are kids too. So if that car is in the park. Exactly. But they don't know what OnlyFans is. Well, exactly. So now they're going to start asking. But again, when you go on OnlyFans, right, there's a paywall behind it. Right, you have to showcase your ID and everything. So come on, Owen. No, I get it, but I'm just trying to show you like a different nuance over here. So the thing is, if it's just that, if it's a car that's not permanently on the lot, and she just comes there, drops her kids off, and she goes back home, you think it's right for the kids to face the punishment for the mom's actions? Yes. But these are little kids, and you as a Christian, don't you think the school should have like, that's going to be an interesting conversation to your kids. And like, because it's not like, again, so the school had warned them, warned her not to do this, because what's happening is that the other kids in school too know they're not just all little kids or just naive. So the older kids are knowing that too, or coming home to their parents and saying, what's an OnlyFans? What's this? I do, well, how come so-and-so's mom's doing this? And don't tell me later on the older kids aren't going to be looking up for their mom. Like, come on, let's be honest. Like, don't tell me they're not going to be searching that kind of stuff. They're going to be curious. Yeah. So what I think that the school is actually doing a favor to the kids, because you've seen all these kids. We heard like this 13-year-old kid, like he was 13 years old, almost tried to commit suicide because his mom was doing an OnlyFans and they were teasing him at school. He almost wanted to end his own life because of the actions of his mother. So to think that the actions of your parents or you as an adult have no consequences to your kids are naive. We are supposed to be the pillars for our kids. We are supposed to be the standard of how our kids live their everyday life. So if you do an OnlyFans, all I'm saying is, if you did an OnlyFans, right? Do your OnlyFans, do whatever you need to do, but don't promote it in front of your kids. So you're saying she can do the OnlyFans, but don't promote it publicly on your car with a sticker decal. Yeah. Listen, I personally don't think anybody should be doing the OnlyFans. That's just one thing. I like pornography is, it's. Is it the fact that it's OnlyFans, or maybe if it was something along the lines of, let's say she's selling feet photos on OnlyFans, would you have an issue with that? But let's say, because I think the issue here is like, if we look at the situation from like a black and white situation, it's an OnlyFans.com. It's a web address. Sure. And it says, check out feet photos. Would that
Because I want to
No,
understand.
I saw, because the brand itself,
Mhm.
90% of them is not feet photos.
Okay.
Owen,
Yeah.
There was one of my mortgage brokers. I went to a party a couple of years ago, which there was I think he was working with Equitable Bank, and he had a client, and his client, all she does, she made $1 million in 2022, I think it was.
Selling pics.
No, all she did is she put a film, like, I'd never see her face, and she just did live streams of her working out.
Mm-hmm.
She made $1 million.
Working out naked?
No,
Just working out.
tight clothes.
Everything.
Yeah, you're not seeing anything.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing pornographic on it. But the problem is like, if you're aligning yourself up with
A Christian school.
a Christian school and a pornographic site,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you get, unfortunately, you get painted with the same brush.
Mm-hmm.
So it's against Christian values. Why stop there? Why not just put Pornhub on your car?
Mm-hmm. That's true.
It's the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
Because people don't know the difference.
Yeah.
So you may be selling pictures of your feet,
Mm-hmm.
but in reality, like, no one's going to be like, first of all, you're probably not, like, I don't know if they're making money at that too, but I'm just saying, but that's not in their mind where most people see.
Yeah. So in this story, it was interesting because the school didn't do anything for some time until a parent said something about it, right? So the school was really like, whatever.
They
But
may not have been aware of
they
it.
might not have been aware of it. But then another mom comes and says, you know what? This is actually not right. You guys should do something about it. Then the school gives her the warning, hey, if you don't take this thing off your card, we're not to take actions behind it.
Right.
Do you believe we're giving too much authority to the regular civilian? Right? Meaning that...
No, but listen, you can't be everywhere all the time.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe a drop off and pick up. Maybe most of the parents, the teachers don't see. If you're dropping them off, maybe they didn't see that.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So, but if one parent is talking about it, how many other parents were uncomfortable of what they saw and just didn't say the same thing? They're just kind of scared to say anything.
Mm-hmm.
How many?
Mm-hmm.
So I actually champion that. I don't think it's giving too much power to them. Now, we're not talking about feelings. We're not talking about, I feel like I'm a lamp today. I'm going to change my gender 15,000 times in 5 minutes because I feel different. That's not what we're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
That's way different.
Mm-hmm.
This is actual legitimate. I would say this is like, my kids are asking about this. Like, it's blatantly against the curriculum.
Mm-hmm.
It's blatantly against it.
Yeah.
So there's no black and white in that kind of sense.
Would you see this differently if it was a public school?
Yeah, I would.
You would, eh?
I would.
How would you see it?
I would say, because public school, everything is kind of accepted, right? So if you wanted to not have a problem with your OnlyFans, if your kid's in a public school, God's already gone out of that public school already.
Mm-hmm.
There's the sense of morality should be much different in a Christian school than it is in a public school.